Hello, fellow YouTubers, Skidoo-Land73 coming back at ya. And everybody's been bugging me for a sled video instead of the old boat motors, but that's okay. So anywho, this is what I've been working on, and you probably don't recognize it. This is the 71 Skidoo Olympic 399 Twin. So got pretty well the boat motors now. It's getting out of the time of year. So I brought this in, I stripped it down, power washed it, degreased it, I wired brushed it, and then painted it. So I fixed the taillight, fixed the back bumper. So I took apart all the skis and painted them. Oh, I had to fix a bogie set, fix the gas tank. I realized when I was putting this on, I don't know if you see it, but there's a gap between here because there's a bigger gas tank. Because the other one, as in the other video you saw, was junk. So I'll have to come up with a spacer. So it's got about 3 pounds JB Weld on the bottom of it, so it should be good to go. New fuel lines, the clear fuel lines from Royal I'm trying out, and they're working really good. New belt. So I took it all, but when I was, I replaced the rear axle, the sprockets, the bearings and the seal, and the front sprockets, bearings and seals. And when I was taking it apart, you can't see it in the lighting, but I scratched up where you have to get the cup out, so I'll have to wire brush it again and paint it, but no big deal. And so I got that. So and greased all the bogies. I had to replace the set up in the front because it hit something and bent them right in half, so they were junk. And then cleaned up the rest of it. I fixed the tail light, just snapped a new one in there and cleaned up the back. The seat is being made for it, so hopefully that gets done in the next couple weeks. And then I cleaned up the motor, degreased it. It already had some new spark plugs, and I don't know if the video before, but you'll have to go back and watch. It didn't sound right, and I got it going again when I put the new fuel lines, and I totally went through the carburetor, replacing everything, and a new fuel filter again. And it just didn't sound right. It was really boggy. I had to jack the idle up really good, and here, you'd pull this spark plug wire off, and the thing would die. So I said, oh, it's only running on one cylinder. So I went, cleaned the points again, adjusted them. They're fine. So then I replaced this coil, and the thing just runs like a champ, so. And I found a belt guard and the cowling, so I'm picking that up this weekend. So the next time you'll see this, it'll be all done and the seat on, and I'll have to find a hood because the other hood's pretty well trash. But I'll do an unveiling when it's all done, but we'll give you a little start, but we won't rev it out because it'll shoot my dolly way back here and end up in the middle of the driveway, so. Oh, and if you're just wondering, that's the carb adjustment. For these, the low is 3/4 and the high is 1 1/4, and the idle, you just set it yourself. So anyway, we'll give it one last start up. Oh, and I have to make a throttle cable for that, so. But anywho, I just wanted to show you guys this. I guess do an update on the 71 399 Olympic, and all the other sleds are doing good. I sold the 340 TNT, which you guys never saw, and then the Nordic. I know it's sad. I really appreciate the guy that gave it to me, but it just, we drove her hard and it fell apart right in that spot back there. So it needed everything. So a guy bought that and the Nordic. So it's gone. But good news is the 300 Olympic's it's working good. And the 335 needs crank bearings. And then the TNT, with the 335, I got a track for it. And so that'll work on that next. And then the 440 Silver Bull, I found an exhaust pipe for it. So I'll put that on when I get it. And then the Land's just good, so. But anywho, you guys make sure you subscribe, like, and have a good rest of the day.